Hello everyone, this is Kathy from Divine Debut. Welcome to the new moon solar eclipse in Leo at 29 degrees on the 21st of August 2017. Now whatever is happening with this great American eclipse, everyone, is going to be major. It does have very positive aspects and it's very exciting. Very, very exciting indeed. There is so much happening in Leo. There is a cluster of planets. We've got Mars there, we've got the North Node, we've got the Sun and the Moon conjunct. Okay, we've got a grand fire trine, which is happening from Leo to Saturn in Sagittarius, where Black Moon Lilith is right there, and also Saturn is trining Aries. It's trining Uranus in Aries at 28 degrees. Wow, I mean, that is incredible, right? Now, whatever is going to pan out, whatever is going to take center stage is going to be something that's going to be very long lasting. It's going to have a sense of longevity because of Saturn, right? And it is major. All the major planets are being affected. Pluto, Saturn, Uranus, also Chiron, Venus. Venus is not far off. It's at 24 degrees of Cancer. Jupiter is in Libra, 20 degrees. Chiron is in Pisces at 27 degrees. Now Mercury is at 8 degrees of Virgo, and Mercury is retrograde, right? But Mercury will be moving back from Virgo, where it's at, where it's going to be at. It's on the eclipse, on the day of the eclipse, it's going to be at 8 degrees of Virgo. But it's going to go back into Leo over the point of the eclipse, and then we'll start to move forward again, go back into Virgo, like it's doing a dance, you know, it's going forward and back and again forward until it starts to go direct, which will be after the 5th of September 2017. Also, another note is to write down on your calendars is that Saturn will move direct on the 21st of August. So August is a major month. And as I said, all the big planets are taking place in this major aspect, which is going to change the lives of everyone, okay? Because the nodes are being affected, and the nodes are all about destiny and karma. Now the nodes are karmic, Saturn is karmic. We are talking about karma here. So what the astrologers tell us is that we will already have an indication, even a month before these eclipses, the one that happened on the 7th of August, which was in Aquarius, right, at 15 degrees, and now the one in Leo at 21 degrees, at 29 degrees of Leo, is going to be affected, right? So the nodes are affected, and the nodes are all about our destiny. So we already have an indication about what is going to take place in our lives. But it's different having the indication and different knowing what's going to happen, because Uranus is here and Uranus is unpredictable, right? So I'll leave it at that in relation to astrology. That's just, you know, a thumbs up for everyone to think very positively about what's happening in the world now. As I said, it's all fated. So let's just go with the flow, keep an open mind, be positive, and be ready to receive, because the universe is, taking charge and bringing in the changes that are necessary for us to move on to our destiny and our alignment. We are being aligned by the universe. Okay, so I would like to do a different sort of a reading today, and these are only just quick readings. These are in relation to the eclipse. Okay, the eclipse of the 21st. I've already got my readings up for August. Most of you will have viewed those. Don't forget to check out your moon and your rising sign as well for more clarity. I just thought that it's such an important thing that is happening. It's such an important eclipse that I had to touch on that, just to give you a little bit of indication in relation to your astrological sign, roughly what is happening energetically. Now, for a private reading, for your own personal reading, please reach out. All the information is in the box below the video. My Gmail for any questions, my website. So I think I will leave it at that. I've said a fair bit. I don't want to bore you. For those of you that are tarot lovers, thank you for listening in. And on to the readings. Okay. Hello Scorpio, this is Kathy from Divine Debut. Welcome to my channel. This is your new moon solar eclipse in Leo at 28 or 29 degrees reading. It is a general reading, okay, and the energies of this eclipse is very, very strong, very life-changing. Major changes are coming in, and some of you may already have started to see these changes, because even though the eclipse has not taken place yet, we had another eclipse on the 7th of August, which was in Aquarius at 15 degrees, and that's where the South Node is. So we are letting go of the old, moving into the Leo energy. That's where the North Node is, and Leo is all about striving for success in any fifth house matters. Fifth house is all in relation to children, creative projects, being happy, joyful, having a wonderful time. That's what Leo does. And Leo is all about the heart, right? Also, speaking of the heart, Leo is all about true romance, true love, real feelings, the real feelings of love. So, dear Scorpio, I have put down 6 cards, 6 tarot cards, and the 7th card on the right, which you have the Fool. That is your general energy, and it's the outcome card as well. I've also pulled some Sibillas just for a bit more clarity. So, dear Scorpio, what I can see for you in your future, because this is fate which is talking, this is destiny, this is what is beginning to happen in your life. And whatever is culminating is going to be long-lasting, because all of the major planets are being activated at this time. Very, very important changes beginning. So we are being realigned by the universe. That's why these eclipses are taking place. So what do I see for you? I can see, Scorpio, that you have been through difficulties, through a tumultuous time, There has been heartache. There has. And I don't feel as though it's been very long since you have been put through these difficult times, because I feel as though coming into your life there is someone coming from the past, a blast from the past. Yes, that's right. And that's because of Mercury in retrograde. But Mercury is not the only planet which is retrograde. There are a lot of planets that are retrograde at the moment. Okay, so that is bringing a lot of old energy back. And what they're telling us is that whatever happened back in 98, 99, for those of you that are old enough and can remember that far back, something happened there. And this is like the continuation now. So whatever seeds have been sown, okay, it is time for them to sprout now. So what I see is that recently you've been through a heartache, through troubles, through pain, okay, and it's made you emotionally to mature to the point where you now have the experience, okay, the experience of being through hurt, being deceived in, for everyone it's going to be different, and the qualities of this deceit. For some of you, it will have been less. For others of you, it will have been on a larger scale. So I feel as though because you have become wiser and more mature, I think that you are going to be able to react differently in the future. And that is why we go through difficulties. It's as though we are moving through tests that the universe puts us through to make us graduate. And having the Fool as the general energy says that you have already completed what difficulties you have gone through to the point where you're ready to take another leap of faith. You're ready to begin on a new journey, and the timing is just perfect with these eclipses. Now, as I said, a blast from the past in relation to love. I'm talking now. And there is a major decision. You're at a major crossroads right now. And because you have been deceived and hurt and troubled in the past, you are treading very carefully this time. Okay, so you are not making your decisions very easily. You are really, really thinking very deeply about which route to take, which path to move forward on. Now, I know that there is a sense of anxiety, and we all fear the unknown. It's just the way it is. It's different when we can see the enemy. We know who we're dealing with. But when there is darkness, when there is no light, there is no clarity, we don't know who the opponent is, and that brings on anxiety and fear. But do know that, Scorpio, we have to let that go. We have to move towards the light. Okay, Leo is the sun. We have to move towards the sun. Leave the darkness behind and move forward towards the light, Scorpio. Know that you are being supported by the universe to make this transition, to make this move. Now, for those of you that are dealing with someone from the past, as I said, you are going, because you are more mature now, you are going to look at this relationship in a different light, in a different way. with different eyes, new eyes. Okay? For a lot of you, I feel as though this is something that was meant to happen. Okay? It wasn't the right time. Timing is of essence, and the timing is now. For those of you that someone from the past is coming back into your life, yes, it is a major decision, but it is a very important relationship. It is a karmic relationship. Okay, so when we talk of karmic relationships, it does not say that, you know, this relationship will come with the forever. Forever. Nothing is forever, really. But when we can live from our heart, when we can live in our truth, then it is wise to move forward on this path. If you believe that it is meant to be, because I think that you will have the inclination, you will have the signs that are going to steer you to make your decision. Now, this person from the past is not going to be coming back, as I said, to be with you for the long haul. For some of you, it's going to be someone that is going to come back to tie up the old loose ends and for them to go on their way and for you to go on your way. For others of you, as I said, the seeds have been sown in the past and the timing is right now. Now, this person, just to give you an idea of who they may be, they are very successful within their career. They have matured themselves. So you're going to see a big difference. And I'm not talking about the persona, the way they look, but the inside, the personality, the maturity, the sense of being able to stand up for what they believe in, the wisdom. Okay? So that is the change, that is the difference between that person then and now. So it seems as though there was a lack of maturity back then and a lack of authority, whereas now things have changed. So do look into that, give them a chance, don't close the door straight away, give it a chance. For those of you that are, this person from the past is coming back, there is obviously some lesson here. Sometimes when we have an open wound, something that has not healed, something has got to happen. It is like a circle that is closing. So you will be able to tie up the old loose ends and then move forward with a clean slate. Right? So for a lot of you, we're going to have messages coming in. Messages, as I said, could be from the past, and it will be very unexpected, and this change, this breeze of change is going to give you a lot of hope. And they may also have been put through their own lessons. So as I said, they have matured. And it is time for the meeting to take place. So, for some of you, there could be a friend that is going to be the in-between person, the person that is going to make this meeting take place. So there is going to be some sort of reunion. It could be at a reunion of some sort, where this meeting is going to take place, and it may be at some point somewhere where is a place that is very mountainous, where there are huge mountains here. So it could be anywhere. It could be anywhere, but it is at a major high point. Now, high point can be literal, or it could be metaphorical. I do, though, see mountains and a lot of greenery. A lot of trees. Now, where was I? So, for those of you who have been through difficulty in the past, and you've closed the door on some sort of relationship that has been very hurtful for you. Someone was very sneaky. Someone was very underhanded. Very much so. So there was a problem with trust issues here. There were problems through trust issues. So you've had to close the door on that. Do know that the universe is going to reward you with stability, because you do have someone coming in, someone who is much more stable. This person is a person of authority. This person is a business owner. They sit strong behind, they sit strong on their throne, and they are people who can lead, people who will take charge. Okay, this is someone that you can depend on. This is someone who is experienced. They're very family orientated, and for some of you, this person could also be coming from a previous relationship. Okay, so that is what's happening for you. Know that this relationship is something that is what is known to be as a soul relationship, a soulmate bond, and that is because it is from the divine. Okay. Now the eclipse actually on the 21st of August is going to bring you clarity. It is going to be the beginning of the major changes happening. For some of you, closing the door on this previous relationship could be happening in the near future. Okay, so all this that I have mentioned could be starting from the eclipse and onwards, but the person, the new person that is coming into your life, this stable person, this mature person, is someone that you already have met. And for some of you, this could be through work. You could already be dealing with this person. And as I said, this person could be a business leader. Now, in relation to the single people and the new people coming into your lives, do know that we may be talking about a fire sign, more than likely Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. For others of you, it's going to be a Gemini, and for others of you, it's going to be either Cancer or Pisces that we are talking about. Now, the people who are closing the door on someone, that would be more than likely an air sign, which would be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, or it could be a Cancer. Now, in relation to career, and one more sign, yes, Sagittarius is very prominent as well for the new person that is coming into your lives. In relation to career, it looks as though whatever has happened in the past, whatever underhanded business has taken place in the past, for those of you that are business owners, maybe you were in a partnership that did not work out right in relation to trust issues, as I said before. Now there is a new partnership on the horizon, one where one in which you may have trouble with trust issues, but do know that it is divinely guided. It is the right partnership, right? And it's going to help you take your business to the next level. For those of you that are working for someone else, I see a promotion in store. Okay. Now, I feel a very strong feminine energy here. Pisces or Cancer. This is a very benevolent energy that I feel. Someone who is helping you on your new path, dear Scorpio. Whether it be in love, in business, in family, it doesn't matter. So, for my dear Scorpios, trust is going to be very important for you. Do trust, especially with the Fool card, do trust that you are being looked over by the universe and by the divine. Now, as I've said to other signs, it never is easy going from one end of the spectrum to the other, going from one position to another position, changing paths, changing partners, changing your career, changing your home, whatever the case. The transition period is always difficult. Just know that the outcome is going to be positive. So, and there is a lot of hope there, okay, because we've got Jupiter. Jupiter is there. Okay, and Jupiter is actually being activated by this new moon solar eclipse. So, dear Scorpio, I think I'm going to wrap it up there. I would like to thank all of you for everything that you do for my channel. Do if you can, share these videos, tell your friends about them. Also, in relation to the comments, thank you very much for all your comments. Even if I do not answer, it does not mean that I don't read them. It's all a matter of having the time to do that. So I do appreciate everything that you do. Dear Scorpio, keep well, and I will be back as soon as I possibly can for your next readings. My love to all of you and my blessings. Bye-bye.